Well, hello my beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your new love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. As you can see, I'm in a different location. I will be here for the next couple of weeks, so please bear with me as the sound outside is often quite distracting. I do apologize, but I will be back to usual in 2 weeks. So I'm offering one lucky subscriber the chance to win a personal reading. If you'd like to win that, please check out your Major Quickie. I uploaded the Aries Major Quickie a couple of days ago, so please check that out for details. If you think you're in a twin flame connection, this is not your reading. I will be doing a twin flame reading in the next couple of days, but this is the new love reading, so let's get straight to it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding new love? Can you please guide them for their highest good? We have new love. Always good when that's coming through, especially on the first card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They're just confirming. Ooh, we also have union, so this will lead to higher level commitments. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We also have fun times, and they've asked for one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Well, they're giving two. We've got true love and a true gem. A lot of true going on here. Very good to hear. After a long time coming, it's finally time. As I was lighting the candle, as you can see, a slight singe came on my finger. So everything happens for a reason. I felt like I was burnt. I don't often get burnt when I'm lighting my candles. But we may be dealing with someone who has been burnt in the past with love. So let's see what they're giving me here. Soulmate. Wow, they're really clarifying it. Hitting it home here for you, Aries. I'm using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels currently, and I've just opened with Amira's Love Oracle, should you wish to know the details. We also have Love Yourself First, and they've asked to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? We also have Passion, and we have Stay Optimistic about your love life. Okay, so let's get straight to it. I just organize here. My OCD, want it all nice and straight. We have new love, okay? So this is divinely guided, and it's about time. It feels like the law of karma is on your side. You're getting the love that you truly deserve. And what they're indicating here with this is it feels very much like your heart is quite guarded at this present time because of something that happened in the past. But it feels like you may have even lost your mojo a little bit when it comes to love. It may you may have thought about doing anything but looking for love at this present time, Aries. But then along comes love. That's when it actually comes and hits you right when you're not looking for it. Okay, so they're just indicating a slight. It's almost like a slight bruise on the heart. The mark there. They're actually showing me an image of the same thing, but it's bruised. Okay, so they're highlighting this new love is coming on in. You won't even think about the past once this new love comes on in. It's interesting because they did something similar for another reading. Perhaps it was a Gemini reading, and it was bokeh. Okay, they did that for this card as well, and I'm aware now that I've looked it up. It came up in the reading the other day, but I didn't know what it meant, so I have looked it up since. But bokeh, it's a sort of a soft focus for photography. So perhaps you're a photographer, or that's your hobby, because I really feel like you do something in that industry using a camera, and it feels very much like they're giving this energy that the new love that's coming on in is either works in your field or knows something about camera work as well. And it feels very much like you and this person, it's very warm. Okay, that effect that bokeh gives when you're taking photographs, it's very warm, very soft, very gentle, but at the same time very passionate. So there's something very homely about this person who's coming on in. Now it will lead to union, as they're giving us here. it will be a high-level commitment. Now, whether you want to get married, that's totally up to you, because we all have free will. But this person, they're looking for the one. And as much as you may be looking for the one also, Aries, I feel it's a vibrational match. You both will come together in unity. And you will take... yeah, it will be a high-level commitment. Whether you take vows or not, that's totally your call. But I do see it as coming to fruition. It feels like it is on the cards there. Now, you may have... I've got an energy here that it's like... I've got an energy where I feel someone is saying, I never want to get married. That's not for me. Not doing it. No, no, and no. This union will actually question those thought processes that you had. I'm not saying it will make you change anything at all, but it'll make you think about it. That's definitely for sure. Because this person is divinely guided and a perfect match for you. Now we have fun times. All the fingers, they're indicating the one. Okay? There's a soul union here with this, this sort of... it's almost like a bolt from the blue. It's like an energetic bolt of energy across, okay? They're indicating all those stars there. You're ascending, and you have ascended, and that's why this divine union is coming on in, because you're ready. And it's almost like calling in the soulmate, calling in the one, because now you and this person have ascended in your own way. And there's a lot of adventure here. You and this person are quite go-getters, quite the power couple. I feel like you're both kind of in the spotlight for something. Now, this may be to do with work. I feel like you may work in the same industry, but not the same place. Because they're showing me these pictures, and there's something about cameras here, because now they're showing it to me as if they're flashing like cameras going off. So... perhaps you're in the public eye in some way, or perhaps you are a well-known figure within your community. It feels like whatever area that you work in, this person works in a similar area, and it's almost like a power couple coming together. And both of you finally recognizing that you found the one. But it's a very light energy. It's quite electric. It's really... It makes me feel like I can do anything. I've got this power up kind of energy, which is really wonderful. Now, you're often, an achiever, Aries. You go out there, you happen to life, you make things work. You get to the top of your game, and I feel like you're meeting your match across all arenas. This person will spur you on to do whatever it is that you want to do, but also not only do they raise you up, but you raise them up. It's a really wonderful balanced union here. Now, this person, they do really have a pure heart, and it matches your own, Aries. This person will actually offer their heart to you first, is what I'm getting here. And this person, there's no halfway with this person. This person is all in when they meet you. Now, as I'm looking at this card, they're actually giving me Salvador Dali. Okay, Salvador Dali. So they're showing me like paintings of his. Now, either you work in an art industry that is somehow connected to Salvador Dali, or perhaps your name is one of those things. I mean, obviously the Salvador Dali has passed on, but what I'm getting is perhaps you've even got a painting or a print of it that you're looking at this present moment when you're listening to this reading. They're actually showing me the really famous one. It's like a desert plain, and there is a clock, and it's kind of melting. But they're actually saying his name. They're actually showing me his signature right now as well. That's really interesting. Signature. Perhaps you're an artist, and Salvador Dali is one of an influence to you. But they're showing me someone looking at the signature, Salvador Dali. Okay, so if that's you and this resonates in some way, then there's something in this message for you. But this is true love, okay? You may have waited quite a long time for the one, but here they are, and they offer everything that they have. Now, they're indicating with this true gem, they're indicating your heart, Aries. Very beautiful, pure heart here. Quite a precious one. And it's slightly guarded, as I was saying at the beginning. You may have been hurt in the past by someone that you felt was the one, but they're indicating that you may have buried your heart deep down. You know, when you're mining for precious gems, because they're showing me like a lump of coal, and you know, you have to chip away and crush the actual lump of coal in order to get the diamond. So what they're indicating here is you have gone through the lessons, you've been burnt, you've been really hurt, been crushed even, and out of that your heart is very pure, but it's almost like you've kept it really protected, kept it down. So someone has to chip away at that kind of hard surface to really reveal your true self. Now, you always come in truth, you always speak the truth, you lead with integrity, but the deep emotions deep within your heart, you may have built a little bit of a wall there. So they're just asking you to look at that, be a little bit mindful. Now, someone may have said that you were not enough, or that the way that they put it was, you deserve better than me in the past. And that's because they didn't have the courage to look after the precious gem that you are. I feel like they didn't have the energy at the time, and they were not spiritually ascended to look after what a wonderful catch you were, Aries. So in some way, they may have disconnected from the relationship with you and left you hanging, maybe feeling that you are not enough. Now, they've done this once before, well, twice before actually. They're giving me like an analogy of a watch. They've done this, I don't know why they're giving it to me again, but someone obviously has to hear it. But it's the energy of this person in the past. Okay, let me get this. I hate repeating myself, but I can't remember which reading it's in. So what they're giving me is, if you have a really expensive watch, you don't wear it everywhere. You put it in a box, you take it out on special occasions, and you get another watch, one that is cheaper, that you sort of go with. You don't wear the precious watch out because you don't want to lose it. So you put it away, and then you end up actually ignoring it. You leave it in the box, and sometimes you look at it, sometimes you don't. But you just leave it there, and you wear the cheaper watch out everywhere because, you know, it serves a purpose. They're indicating here that it's really hard work to look after something that's really precious, and you don't want the fear that goes with it that you may lose it or it may get stolen from you. So they're indicating here with this gem, Aries, that this is your heart, and someone in the past that you were romantically involved with, they felt that way about you. You were the precious watch, you were the precious gem, and they had a huge fear of losing you. And by some really skewed kind of thought process, they felt it was better to walk away than it was to stay and override that fear. They took back the power and walked away from the connection because they felt it was too much like hard work, a lot of fear, put them in their head wondering, are they going to lose you? If they did lose you to someone else or just lost you in general, it would destroy them. So it's better to take back the power and walk away from something, knowing that they could have had it, but they walked away for something that was not as precious because it wasn't as much work. Okay, now that doesn't make it feel any better for you, but Spirit is asking me to explain this one more time because it has popped up in another reading, especially with this card. It's really attached to this card, so they want you to be aware of something in the past, because I'm getting an energy of someone who hurt you, you may not have received closure from, and Spirit is saying the most difficult form of closure is the one that you have to give yourself. But it's okay to give yourself that closure because you take the power back by doing that. Okay, now we do have soulmate. So the soulmate is coming on in here. Yes, this is your soulmate. You may question yourself to the hilt because in the past you felt you made an error of judgment in trusting someone with your heart, and then it did not go the way that you'd hoped. So you may feel like it's almost like you're a really good judge of character, but this one person managed to get under the radar and in some way hurt you. Well, this new love that's coming on in here, it's a solid connection. This person, they desire only you. They want to support you. They're very emphatic. They understand you without even kind of talking. And I mean, talking is very important. I'm not saying this person does not have communication skills, but there is an undercurrent with this person that they just get you. Now, they just gave me just now, that perhaps you may be dealing with another Aries or someone who has an Aries placement in their charts because they get you so well. Now they're really pointing out these pillars, and 6 of them are solid pillars. 6 is the number of love, the lovers there. It is... and also they're indicating the marble, okay, the marble sort of seats that is around this couple. You and this person have gone through quite a bit, this new person who's coming on in, gone through quite a bit. And you both recognize that, you know, a love that is worth it is worth seeing below the surface, chipping away at the marble that people, in general, humans tend to build around their heart. We get a little bit harder as we get older because life kind of sometimes deals us a blow. And, you know, we often get very bruised. So what they're indicating is this person is willing to do the work, to chip away at anything that, you know, any barriers that you may not even realize are there, but have built up over time. And this person, you will want to do the same for this person. This person's very, as I said, very adventurous. They're very caring, very protective person who's coming on in here. Now, Aries, you're a very independent spirit. I mean, you don't need protection per se, but what they're giving me is this person, they want only your best interests, which is a wonderful energy to have, right? We also have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So when I pick up this card, what they're giving me here is you did a lot of overgiving in a past relationship and it put you off balance. Hold on tight, because this relationship that's coming on in, it's very passionate. At first, it may knock you off your center because it's kind of like a bolt from the blue. But you will be in balance. It will be reciprocal energy with this new person. But they just want you to watch any sort of overgiving that you may do, because naturally when we overgive as humans, it shifts the power in a relationship. Now, obviously, people are saying, surely, there shouldn't be any power in a relationship. Well, I'm not talking about a power to have control over another person. It's more the energy of, if I give and I give and I give and the other person receives and then goes, oh, well, it's kind of nice to receive. They keep receiving, then one person is out of balance. They are left energetically drained, and it's not a reciprocal energy. So it feels like a power shift. So they just want you to be mindful of where you overgive, not just in romantic relationships, but in all, in friendships. You know, if you're always the person doing stuff for everybody, helping them out, etc., etc. And when it comes to you needing anything, and although you're very wonderfully independent, when it's your turn to go, oh, I wish someone was there for me, maybe some people are not there for you when you particularly need them. So they just want you to be mindful of that. But we do have... this person, if you haven't met this person already, or at least have your eyes on this person, it's very relevant to now. I'm setting this reading from the 15th of October through to the 15th of November, but they're giving me the number 12. So perhaps the 12th of October or November. We're going to go deeper and find out. Number 12 is important. Now, number 12 is the Hangman, so it feels like it's just waiting on in the wings. You're just receiving the final batches of wisdom, getting a different perspective on love, and I feel like you're not even looking for love. I feel like, you know, you're really kind of like doing your own thing, and then along comes love. This person, if you haven't met Twin Flame, this person feels very kind of highly energized to be a divine union with you. Now, we also have passion. This is going to be off the charts. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You will be swept off your feet in this relationship, but again, they're giving me this tipping of the scales. Keep it balanced, okay? If you feel like the other person is always giving you, giving towards you, don't forget to give back. Keep it reciprocal. Now, they give me an energy here of, sorry, they're asking me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. Yeah, they're giving me an energy here that you may have felt like you could not express yourself in the past in a relationship. Like you kept, you felt like it was not safe to do so. Now that could be some sort of deep-seated trust issue, or it could be, it feels like you may not have known where you stood, where you stood with this person in the past, and it's made you nervous about moving forward in relationships. Like questions like, where's this going? Are we a thing? Are we not a thing? Like you normally, in your life, Aries, you kind of lead the dance, of, your career and everything. You're very much, going out and happening to things. But when it comes to love, it feels like sometimes there is this push and pull. Should you lead? Should you follow? Should you? And I mean, Aries, you never really follow. So when you're on a back foot, you're kind of out of balance and you're like, what's happening here? And when you haven't got clarity, I feel like you launch yourself into your career and kind of like walk away from any drama, which is great for your personal mind, but it often leaves the other person simmering, and it gets like bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it sort of explodes. I don't know if you've noticed that, but this is the energy that I'm getting from this this card. Now we have stay optimistic about your love life. So you may have even thought about giving up on looking for love. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I see a lot of law of attraction here. You've been offering up your visions, your clear-cut visions of who you want, what you don't want, and what you're hoping for. It's interesting. I feel like it's almost like I'm getting a list here that is kind of like this. I would really like someone who looks like this person. Well, it's almost like I would really like this person. But if I can't have that person, I would like someone who looks like that person. And they have to have this, 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 and this. So it's almost like you give what you want, and then you kind of take it away a little bit by saying, or something like it. So the universe is asking you to be very precise. What is it you want? You'll be very victorious. You have the victory wreath here, and they're actually highlighting it to me that you're going to be successful in love, and you're going to get what you truly desire, but you have to be a bit more on point than that. Leave some room for maneuver. Don't be like, they must have a beauty spot on their left eye and the eyes need to be green. Don't be that precise. But if you're saying things like, I would like this person, but if I can't have that person, I'd like somebody next who looks like that person or who is like that person. You're telling the universe that you'll take either or, and they want you to be a little bit more precise than that. Now, this new love will go somewhere. It will go quite the distance. No longer are you going to be led up the garden path. Okay, this is quite precise. I'm going to give it to you because they're giving it to me. This person likes to play chess. So either you or this person, you really connect on a game of chess. I mean, that is quite precise. Not everybody plays it or enjoys it. So if you've got a thing for chess, there's a real meeting of minds here with this person. And I don't mean it in a game playing kind of way. It's not a negative energy. It's actually enjoying the game, not like mind games. Now I'm just going to go to the Light Seers Tarot to gain the overall energy of what they'd like to discuss. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? We have the Queen of Wands. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We have the Ten of Swords, and we have the High Priestess. Oh, they've asked me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel. Ooh, there we go. We have the Five of Swords, and we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so they've given me quite an indication here. Now, although you are fire element, Aries, this is a Leo card. So the Queen of Wands there, Queen of Fire, this is about passion, okay? You have a spark within you that is second to none. Confidence, you're getting your confidence back. Self-assurance, it's building. And the universe says the spark that is within you, do not hide that away, okay? So as I said, you may have felt like in the past you could not express yourself in some way. Well, you're changing that. And as you can see, that cat, you're recognizing, like a cat, where your energy flows, you know, that's where your attention goes. Okay, so at the end of the day, cats are very shrewd about who they give their energy to, and they often keep the majority for themselves. Okay, so that is not a selfish act, but you're being lucky in love. You're moving forward to get what you truly deserve, and you're being yourself. Okay, you're being this wonderful, feisty, confident person who is going out, happening to life, enjoying freedom, getting your projects off the ground, because wands are about, you know, achievement. You're heading towards the top of your game here, knowing your worth, sitting in your power, and it feels comfortable. So it's almost like when you're just doing life, having like an awesome time being you, and really enjoying being you, because I mean, there's no one else like you. You know, they're actually giving me this. It's wonderful. They gave it to me maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, which is, and they want me to give it to you again. Aries, look at your hands, look at your fingerprints. There is nobody on this planet who has those fingerprints, okay? You're unique. You came to this world with a mission, and you're different from everybody else. Never wish to be somebody else, and I don't imagine that you ever would, but they want you to enjoy who you are. Whatever shape you came in, whatever, you know, you've been dealt in life, remember, you're unique, and you do have the power within you to affect your future. Even against the odds, you can do it, because that is who you are. So you're propelling yourself forward with that knowledge, but you're also walking away from something. Okay, so this painful ending, you may have felt like it was barren land. You may have been in a relationship that was just dry. You know, there was no passion there, no communication. It feels like you, even though you may have been in a connection with somebody, you may have been left wondering, are we, aren't we? Where's the love? Okay, so it feels very much like you may have been thinking, where do I go next in terms of love? And because you didn't see a route for you, you may have felt like the universe sort of left you out there, because it says stay optimistic about your love life. So there's an energy of feeling a little bit jaded about love, but you're on the precipice of something new. When you're walking away from something, this is when you get a new start. Okay, it's in the antagonist position there, so they're indicating a wonderful new start for you that is very exciting. So it's like your happiness is just on the horizon, because that's where you're looking. You're not looking back, you're looking forward only. Now we have the High Priestess, Virgo energy. There is something that's going to come to the surface. When you get this card, it's often a reveal. Okay, it's trusting your intuition and your instincts when this comes out. And also you may be dealing with spiritual practices. You may be having like a new lease of life, really connecting to yourself. I feel this real kind of energy of, who am I? What do I want? Where is my path heading? Am I happy with the path that I'm really on? There's a lot of those questions that are going on here. And, they're actually showing me something. It's very precise, not for everybody. They're showing me someone putting a heat patch on their back because they've hurt their back in some way. You may even be applying it as you're listening to this reading. It's a heat pack. It's like some sort of like sticker type thing that you put on. You may have like rustled it about a bit. They're showing me where you activate the heat. You put it on you and something like that. They just want you to get comfortable. That's all they're indicating. Get comfortable and, you know, keep it in the right place. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Yeah, but this is something, I feel like someone is going to come and tell you the truth of a situation, but we're going to go and find out, because I'm not sure what the reveal is, and I don't really want to speculate if I'm not getting it. But it's also about trusting in the mystery of the universe. When this new love comes on in towards you, you'll recognize why nothing ever worked with anyone in the past, because this relationship with your soulmate is so good. Okay, it's a pure heart that matches your own. And we have that Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, when we got this Five of Swords in the reverse, it indicates that there is like a peace that comes after some sort of fight. Okay, now because we're dealing with swords as well, it feels like it was a bit of a fair fight. It feels like you gave as good as you got with this. That you may have caught somebody at something, especially when we've got that high priestess with some sort of reveal. You may have caught someone being really underhanded. Okay, when you've got it in the upright, it suggests that someone is either verbally abusive, but it's like someone may have, you may have been dealing with someone who sabotages connections. Maybe someone who makes you think one thing and is actually, like, the undercurrent is something else. Real, not very nice person. Let's just put it that way. Possibly even narcissistic tendencies. But I won't go there because I'm not qualified to discuss that. But I'm just going to touch on it there, is what I'm getting from this. So you're releasing yourself from that situation. Something comes to the surface about this situation. It may bring all the memories back. So really be mindful there. But there will be peace after this. Okay? And I just want to indicate there is a possibility that this person will come back in to talk to you about it or discuss it in some way, because I feel like this person likes to keep a hold on you, this person from the past. But you're going in a new direction. We have that Four of Cups in reverse, so you have a new option in love and you're moving on. Okay, it feels like you've got a new outlook about the situation because you see things super clear now and everything's come to the surface. So it feels like you don't want to go back there. The past has nothing new to say. Now we're just going to the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding, ooh, look at that, High Priestess, back again. So it all starts with the reveal. Whatever is revealed to you, in truth, whatever comes to the surface, this kickstarts you to move forward. Okay, it's the energy I'm getting. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide. Ooh, wow. So that one just came right off. I'm just going to go get it. It fell on the floor there. I really feel it's something like, oh yeah, I was going to say something like karma, but yeah, it's justice. That's what we got here, justice. So you're getting the love that you deserve. And when it's in this position, there is something underhanded that was happening behind the scenes that may come to the surface. Something that was quite unfair towards you anyway, Aries. You're giving as good as you get, though. You're not a victim in this situation. I feel very much like you're standing your ground still. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. And we have the World. So it's the end of a cycle here. And, oh, they said look at the bottom. Hangman. So yeah, number 12, very important. Hangman, as you can see in this situation, there's a lot of pain there. You may have felt stuck in this situation, suffocated, you know, a lot of growing pains. You wanted to get out. You see that skull there? Transformation. That's when this information comes through to you with the High Priestess. It allows you to transform the situation, make a breakthrough, and reach up for your happiness. That's the sun there, okay? But for some time, you may have felt quite stuck because that is in the shape of a timer. And it's almost like time's run out in this situation. It's like moving on, okay? Now, this High Priestess, as I said, the Virgo energy, this is you propelling yourself forward, knowing this reveal. And actually, deep down, you knew about this situation. You knew. This is almost a confirmation, especially of that Queen of Wands. Don't doubt your intuition. Don't doubt your instincts. You are right on point. And knowing that, you carry that forward with that protagonist energy. It allows you to walk away from a situation in the past that did not serve you and to move towards a love that is more deserving. Okay, there is, as you can see, there's two faces there coming together as one. So now is the time to activate, because you're walking away, you're activating the soulmate connection. It's almost like you've reached a frequency where you've told the universe, I'm not putting up with BS that I was in the past. I'm not putting up with it. So now I'm ready for someone who is deserving of me. Okay, so it's about that confidence to walk away from something that does not serve you. Your crown chakra has been activated, just so you're aware. There's healing that will be happening in this situation as well. But there's something about time running out here as well. There is divine timing here to meet this soulmate. But again, they're giving me spiritual practices. So perhaps you've started doing some meditation or the law of attraction. It really feels like a place where spirituality, perhaps you're joining a community or where people come together to do some sort of socially distanced kind of healing or spiritual practice, meditation, that sort of thing. It feels like people coming together to heal. So perhaps if you're doing that, I really feel that is also a place where you meet this person. Somehow they're connected to the field that you work in though. Okay, so just so you're aware. Now we also have the Justice card. This is karma, okay? It's in the resistance position, which is the antagonist position, almost like you're receiving it in the reverse. There was something underhanded that was revealed here, okay? Something that was unfair to you. It may have even resulted in some sort of legal pursuits there. So you may be dealing with contracts, definitely dealing with some sort of underhanded or dishonest. When I say dishonest, this person could have been withholding information, sitting on information. I mean, it's still, to a Scorpio, it's still dishonest, okay? And I'm a Scorpio. So, but this person will want to come to tell you the truth. Okay, there's two swords here. There's communication. So, trust your intuition on it, because you've got that High Priestess twice. It really feels like you're being able to release, though. It feels quite cathartic. Once you know the truth of the situation, it's like, bam, you're gone, okay? Now, bam came up in a reading yesterday, I believe. So I think it was in the Sag reading. So if bam is something that you say quite a lot, then there may be something in that reading for you, because I don't say bam, although I have now said it since the reading. Yeah, this helps you release a lot of pain. It's quite cathartic, but it's the energy to overcome, okay, which is you will prevail. It'll be a win-win situation for you. As this truth comes out, it is actually a solution to your problem. It allows you to move forward, winning the situation, and it has a cause and effect. And the cause and effect will ripple throughout your future. So your future self will actually thank you for this moment, the way you dealt with things. Now we have the World card. So the World card is the end of the cycle, completion of the lesson. So you're moving on. Anything that was really heavy there, can you see that heavy load on the back? Letting go of that, okay, to move forward for a lighter, brighter destiny. And it really feels like you're seeing things very clearly. Anybody who presented a mask to you, their masks are falling off. You're seeing everything in 360. You're seeing it so clearly. You're obeying, this is what they're giving me here, you're obeying your soul song. So it feels like for quite some time you've been a little bit unhappy in this situation, and you may have waited it out until it was the right time. But there's no time like the present. Now you may also be doing some sort of traveling. The World card is a travel card. It may be a big sort of move that you're making, like an emigration, because it feels like moving on. In order to have a complete new start there, especially when you've got that Five of Swords in the reverse and you've got this World card. It feels like it's like a do-over, new you, like seeking spiritual practices, changing up your diet, changing up everything. I really feel it's a breath of fresh air in your life in general. It could even be that you're like moving home just to another state or something. It may be to do with a job, but I haven't got job right now come up. If it does come up, then I will let you know. But at the moment, they haven't indicated that the travel is for a job. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding this new love? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. Ooh, look at that. Five of Swords. So you got the Five of Swords in the reverse, which is great. We have the Magician in the reverse, but in that position, it's great. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know regarding this situation? Can you please guide them? We have the Nine of Wands. They've asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much. We have the Ace of Coins in reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Oops. And we have the King of Coins. Okay, so yeah, this could be for a job, actually, because we have that King of Coins. I will pull another card on it, but let's get to it. first. So we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords in reverse is, as I said, it's that fair fight. You're getting it the second time. It's like this person got caught at something. And you knew it. You knew deep down that they did something that was either underhanded. Now, that does not mean that they were cheating on you with another person. It doesn't mean, it may mean that this person sabotages things and that they withhold information from you, like, you know, a dark family secret, or, information in general, how, you know, who they talked to and they didn't tell you, you know, that they may be spending money that they were not meant to spend, you know, that sort of thing. It feels very much like a withholding of information that this person does. And once you found out about it, you trust your intuition, and it really feels like they're going to communicate with you, but still you only get a little piece of the information. Okay, so Spirit is kind of indicating you've got the power within you to actually have closure on the situation and walk away. Any explanation, you can ask a person a million times, did you do this? Did you do this? And they will say, no, I didn't. You got to believe me. You got to believe me. And they will not crack. So you have to trust your intuition on the situation in order to allow yourself to move forward with this Five of Swords energy. But as I said, I feel like you're not a victim here. You're very powerful, very courageous when push comes to shove. Okay, so it's almost like an energy that you're quite a peacemaker, but when it comes to someone doing something underhanded towards you, this rage is accessible. Okay, so I feel like, you know, you rise to the challenge of this situation. Now we have the Magician in reverse. When we have that, it feels like someone tried to control the situation verbally. Okay, it feels like by withholding information, they had some sort of power. But also, it feels like you may have felt like you wasted a lot of time in this connection. Spirit is saying there's lessons here. You got that World card, which is about lessons. So no time is wasted. You can look back on 5 years of something with somebody and say, well, that was a waste of time. I really wish I'd known what I know now. Well, no. Spirit says we're meant to go through these things in order to ascend, learn the lessons, and bring what we've learned to the next level, which is the next person, next soulmate. Well, because you have karmics, so you recognize that you were with a karmic, and now is the ascension, you're meeting the soulmate. So nothing is ever wasted. They want you to focus a little bit more as well. This is a slight aside, because they said I'm not finished with this card. You may have felt like your mind was a bit scattered because this situation, it felt like a bit out of control. So they just want you to focus a little bit more, because this person that you're dealing with from the past, they have a tendency to be quite verbally tricksy, okay? They like to bamboozle. They're good with using words and flipping them around against people, okay? Now, I don't really want to get into that because I don't know what energy I'm dealing with, to be honest. But they're just giving you a little heads up that you're walking away from that for something better, okay? Now we have that Nine of Wands in the reverse. So when you've got that, it's like, have faith. Don't be too defensive when it comes to meeting this new love, having this new passion, because we all have a tendency to bring a little bit of baggage from a past relationship into the next. So keep working on that to release it. But it feels like you have, to be honest. They're just saying, don't be too defensive. You're nearly there, okay? You're nearly at the relationship that you're hoping for. Keep your standards high, but your boundaries down, okay? Now, there is an Ace of Coins here. It's in reverse. So it feels very much like, well, there's two energies with this. One is after being, it feels like okay, I'll give you the first energy. The first energy is there was a job opportunity that you were hoping to get, but it fell through. It may have been a raise, it may have been promotion, it may have been some sort of new income that you felt was coming to you, but it turns out it didn't go that way. And you may be worrying about finances in terms of a job, and you may be thinking about relocating for a new opportunity. Now also they're indicating don't be too defensive. The secondary energy is don't be too defensive with your heart because someone did not invest fully in it the first time round. Because you have better to come. Look at what you have to come, which is way more beneficial to your heart. You've gone from an ace of coins in the reverse straight to the king of coins. Okay, so in terms of work, you're being a very solid, practical, wise leader, an investor in your financial future. It's you at the top of your game. So if you're looking for a job opportunity and you're thinking about relocating for it, or you have to travel for it in some way, it's the best of the best. Okay, this is really financially lucrative opportunity, but also this is about what's on offer in terms of love. And you've gone from someone who's activated in Five of Swords mode, because it's turned up twice there, to the King of Coins. So the new person, the new love that's coming on in, is going to invest fully in a future with you. They are also a bit at the top of their game. It feels like either they're in some sort of managerial position, or they're quite high up in an area that you work in. Because they're showing me this camera again, and I don't think you have a camera manager. Now this Taurus energy, so this person may have a Taurus placement, but it feels very much like they could have their own business. They're quite financially secure. No rainy day is even going to touch them. Okay. Now, as I said, I'm going to pull a card on those because I just want to clarify. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this reading for my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? So we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. Okay. Sorry, there's one is here. Thank you so much. Okay. Wow. They all flipped up together. So that's interesting. We have the Two of Wands. Wow. Okay, so that's really interesting. Oh, they want one more. It's a bit greedy, but I don't want this reading to go on forever, Aries. I do apologize. Okay. Yeah, so they really want to highlight this change of lifestyle here. We have the Knight of Swords. We also have the Four of Cups again in the reverse. So same energy that's coming up here. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So we will get straight to it. So it's frustrating. This person that you're trying to get away from in the past, they do keep coming on in to communicate with you in some way, or you haven't heard from them in a while and then they just pop up. Okay, it really feels like they never really truly let you go. Now, this person is like, they're checking you out on either with friends or something, see how you're doing. This is the stalker card of the pack, the Page of Swords there. This person, they're very curious about you. They can't be in a relationship with you, it feels, but they cannot be without you. Okay, this person, they may also, because when you get this card in reverse, it indicates this person may be going through some sort of legal issue as well, because you got the Justice card. They're getting karma, but they may be in that legal battle with you. It feels like it's going to be bad news for them. Okay, just so you're aware. It's not going the way that they had hoped. And also very immature energy. Now, we got that Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about waiting for a result. And because it's over that Justice card, you may be waiting for results for this job opportunity or to sign a contract on something. It's like waiting for the right moment where you can escape a situation or expand. You're waiting to make the right choice. So if you're trying to plan this move, it feels very much like it has to be the right time for you, and you're waiting for that right opportunity. But it feels like you're waiting for those results before you can actually make that physical move. Now, they're asking me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. They're giving me strawberries. Strawberries. Now, strawberries. Symbolically, strawberries, I'm getting an energy of, things are coming to fruition for you. Things are, when the moment is ripe for the picking, you will know. But if you're if you're sitting down to a bowl of strawberries or something right now, then there's something in this message for you, okay? Because they're actually showing me in detail, close up, a strawberry. Maybe you're even, this is quite precise, because they're now showing me even closer. It's like the strawberry is really up in my eyes. And I'm seeing all the little yellow-green kind of polka dots on it, with the little hairs on it, you know, the strawberry. Perhaps you're, if you're an artist or something, and you're delicately putting some sort of strawberry, you know, you're painting the strawberry. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you, okay? Because I can only explain, I don't know why they're showing it so close to me. But anyway, so we have the Eight of Swords here. Now, this is self-imposed restrictions. You're deciding when the time is right. There is no time like the present, Aries, but because you feel like you need to wait, you feel like there is a perceived threat in this situation. Now, if you took off the blindfold, the history of this card is, if you take off that blindfold, you'll see that all the swords are pointed down. There is no threat here. Your anxiety is not really warranted. It's understood because it is a difficult situation that you're in, but what they're giving me here is you're actually in quite a good position. There is no threat. You're going to come across this situation and it's a win-win situation for you, okay, with that Justice card. Whatever comes to the surface, there is a solution that is in your favor. But yeah, of course, there's heartbreak. So it is the end of something. It feels very much like loss. Now, it could be a divorce from someone in the past that you're still dealing with. It could be the end of a relationship, end of an era, end of a way of thinking. It feels like you have to give yourself closure on it, which is even more painful. But it's worth it because, again, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is you just working away. As I said, I don't even think that when it comes to love, you're even looking for love. It feels like, even though this is earthy energy with this Pentacle card, it feels like your patience and your hard work is going to pay off. But you've buried your head in your work and your finances, and things are financially coming to fruition. So if you're looking for that new job opportunity, you've had patience. After some sort of disappointment, it feels like you're able to move on from it, and you may be relocating for this new job opportunity, especially since we have that Nine of Swords there. But we got that King of Wands. Aries, this is you. Perhaps you're being an entrepreneur, you're setting up your own business, you're moving away from a situation, and you're being bold, you're being courageous to activate this new lifestyle, and along comes your soulmate because of it. There's a lot of freedom here and a lot of growth. They just said when life gives you lemons, you know the rest of that. When life gives you lemons. And that's the energy of you, Aries. When life gives you lemons, you do. You turn it around in your favor. So I feel like you're using that energy in order to create a better future for yourself. And, you know, you're strategically planning for your future. Now we have that Three of Pentacles. So this feels like this new job opportunity, or, you know, if you're getting your business off the ground, this career path, it feels like a lot of people have got your back. You may be partnering up in some sort of collaboration with people, using your skills, your quality of craftsmanship in order to grow your finances. But this is, more importantly, you have a lot of support as you move forward. And there is, again, this new option, okay? When we're dealing with cups, we've got the Four Cups in the reverse. Cups are about emotions. So you may have been feeling unfulfilled, and all of a sudden the universe delivers a surprise, okay? I'll show you in the upright position. Along comes a surprise. So just when you're feeling a little bit down, the universe says, yeah, it's been a tough time. Here's a gift from the universe. When we got it in the reverse position, they're suggesting there is a new outlook on the situation. And because of it, you can have a new option. And it feels like you're changing your life. Absolutely changing your life around with that Nine of Swords. This is Aquarius energy, and well, I'm also getting another energy, Gemini energy as well. And this is basically, when you get this card, it is quite a quick lifestyle change. Once you've made the decision to end the cycle of the past, with a job that did not suit you, or a situation, person that did not suit you, was barren. They're indicating there's a much more fruitful destiny ahead of you. And because you make this lifestyle change, along comes this person. Now, they've asked me to go again, which is really unusual, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Any final messages? 9 of Pentacles, which suggests you won't be single for long, but it is in delay. So what's the delay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What's the delay? Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Page of Cups in reverse. So it's the other side. It's the other person. It's the person. It's your soulmate. It's slightly in delay. What's their delay? Page of Cups. They're transitioning. Okay. It's a necessary transition. Oh, okay, I understand. Not until you relocate. I understand. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. So you won't be single for long with that 9 of Pentacles in reverse. When you have it in the upright, it suggests you're going solo. Okay, you're having financial gain. You're living a life of solo pleasures and doing you. But when you're in the reverse, it means you won't be single for long. Okay, it is in delay, because we got that Sun card. This is a temporary waiting period when it's in the reverse. And also, they've given me the Page of Cups. Now, they're indicating here that the Page of Cups, it's unrealistic expectation when you have it in this reverse, because they're indicating that it's the new love for me, because Page of Cups in the upright is new love. In the reverse, they're indicating that this person is not ready yet. Okay, and it's like, I'm wondering why this person is not ready yet, and it's because you have not relocated yet. You have not transitioned yet. Okay, it's a necessary transition. When we get that 6 of Swords there, as you can see, 2 people in a boat. There are choppy waters, so you're moving away from anything that was quite tumultuous. You're being guided and protected with those swords to a more calmer waters in the foreground. And what they're indicating here is you're either relocating, having a lifestyle change, and once you move, then you meet the person. So until then, it is delayed, because this person is on the other side of that relocation or lifestyle change. Okay, so they're indicating some sort of move. And as I said, it could be a move across water, immigration. It could be buying a new house in another state, or just out of town. So wherever you're thinking about shifting yourself, that's when you come into connection with the soulmate. Okay, they've asked me to leave it there, so I will. I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle card to close the reading, my beautiful Aries. Now, although they gave me that date, that number 12, they have not given me a date for the connection with your soulmates, which often indicates it is out of the period that I've set. Sorry to give you that. I cannot tell you something that isn't true. So whenever, oh, that's quite a few. I think that's too many. Yeah. Sorry, my wrist kicks out and then my hand just kind of, there we go. I don't know if you hear that. Oof. My wrist kicks out and then a couple of batches come out, and my hand gets a little bit stiff. So I will go again. Sorry about that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Thank you. Sorry, they just asked me to be silent there for a moment, so I was. We have poised. So be ready. It's not far off the 15th of November that I gave you, but it does be ready. So it is number 48, and interestingly enough, 4 plus 8, when you reduce it, is 12. So the number 12 is very, very important. Hangman. Once you get this new wisdom, this perspective, this shift that comes to the surface, be ready. But you're about to move on, but you're in the waiting room, as it were. Now, there's going to be a lot of success here. There is a lot of excitement, but see all those stars? It feels very much like you're being raised up, either in your community. As I said, you're either in the public eye or a public figure in a community. People look towards you for maybe advice or something. They've always got their eyes on you. This is what I've got. that you're on. It's like you're a pillar of the community there with that pillar. People raise you up. Now, I'm just going to read from the book, as I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong there. Poised, but it definitely means, I'm getting a feeling of you're just on the edge. You're on the precipice of something big in terms of love. So just be ready. Poised, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete now is at your disposal. You can take action knowing you're ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. And the relationship message is, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You're completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. It sure is, Aries. So be ready. Once you make this lifestyle change, where you're moving on from a certain situation, along comes love. Just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Oh. Well, we have the seahorse. Normally they give me a couple of trinkets, but they've only given one. All you need to know is that you're calling in your counterpart. The seahorses mate for life with one partner. Okay? So it is literally, all you need to know is that the soulmate is on its way. Now, this person may have a water element, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer in some placement. They're very warm. It feels like home is what they're giving me. It feels like home with this person. Very nurturing, caring energy. You both lift each other up and are very protective of each other. Where would you like this? They want this on Soulmate. So obviously you're calling in that soulmate now. Now is the time to ascend and connect with your counterpart. Okay, my beautiful Aries, we will leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you want to win that personal reading, please check out your major quickie. I uploaded it a couple of days ago. All the details are in there. I will not waffle on about it here. Thank you so much for your beautiful time and energy. Love and light.